control is just an illusion. It dissolves as soon as the wind blows contrary to our predictions. And it will. It always does. One moment, you are embracing the love of your life. The next moment, you're watching them die. And then, you die.
We can do nothing until we establish some form of stability in the region. Perhaps if I call the other X-Men...
We all know T'Challa would not allow that.
But he's in no condition to change his gears otherwise.
And yet, he is the only one who can. It is likely the Wakandan people will consider the presence of foreigners as a sign of weakness.
Like adding petrol to an already rampant flame. I understand. But what should we do? Sit idly by and wait until something extreme happens?
Until I give the command. Yes.
My love, you're back. I thought the worst had happened.
Tell me, how long have I been unconscious?
Please, you must rest. The
You
injuries
need to know what has transpired in my absence.
Been in a coma. You're not keeping...
War. It rages across the land, my king. Our military is both spread thin and divided in their allegiance without your guidance.
Nidola Malachi?
Those that remain are holding the line with your sister.
I see. Ororo, do we know anything about the men who attacked us?
It may be nothing. But Colossus noticed that most of their tech was supplied by AIM.
AIM?
T'Challa, you're lucky to be alive.
Out! Everyone out! Ororo, please. Stay. Please stay.
Of course.
When you found me, I was searching for this. It's a micro-transmitter, the kind used by Hydra.
So you think this has all been orchestrated by Hydra?
Was an alliance. Which could mean that someone much more powerful is pulling the strings. I had thought to reconfigure the transmitter, trace it back to its source. But then we were attacked. And then...
And you almost died. Like Kurt. Please, you must rest if you want to have any chance of recovery.
Rest? How can I rest when Wakanda falls? Every moment I lie in this bed, someone dies.
Then let me call my team. Summon your allies.
Roro, listen.
Please let me.
I'm sorry, my love. This is something only I can do.
The director has requested a progress update on Lieutenant McQueen. Have you established contact yet?
Not fully. Keep in mind that his level of regeneration is still astounding, but... Well, with this much damage, we'll be lucky if he can even blink by the end of the week.
For your sake, I hope you're wrong.
Unafanya nini?
In Africa, there are two types of mambas. One poisons, the other devours. Neither can be trusted.
Please! I'll tell you anything you need to know. We were ordered by General Wari.
I had sought to spare you. But as conspirators against the peace of our nation, there must be judgment.
Okay. Need evidence. They may be responsible for most of the destruction that you see around you. However, our real enemies have far superior weapons than Pongas.
Yet they will fall just the same.
I know better than to try and stop you. But Queen Aurora suggested us.
A spear without its head is just a stick. And as king, I am the blade of Wakanda. I must be the one to deliver the death blow.
That is true. But take heed to the example of ancestors such as Umebe Shuja.
The legendary warrior who battled 100 men. As I recall, he only defeated 40.
He killed 40, but the others were defeated in spirit. The enemy had taken such losses, they conceded and became allies of our great nation. Umeme Shuja saw beyond rage, reason. There's always more than one way to win a battle.
But I am not Umeme Shuja. And this is not just a battle. This is war. I cannot spare the 60.
Aurora!
Where's T'Challa? Where's T'Challa?
We were going to ask you the same question. He's taken a Quinjet.
Last I recall, he mentioned something about a transmitter he had found. But then I insisted that he regain his strength and rest.
Bass willing. I pray his pride does not get him killed.
Another day, another dollar.
How's that ingrown toe of yours doing?
Well, I'm down to one testicle. It could be worse.
Well, that's
one more than Modok.
We don't have much time. The satellite array is nearly reconfigured and still no code.
Well, I've been trying to hack into the Wakanda network to verify the King's death, but it's unlike anything I've ever seen. Even with the Ambassador's intel, it's virtually impossible for our systems to even process the encryptions.
It's a waste of time. Their technology has always been unbreakable. That's why we had to employ our use of the natives.
But given that, we still haven't received any word. What are we going to do if time runs out?
Think more ambitious. The satellites are useless without the codes. So as long as we have McQueen, we have the leverage to get whatever we want.
The vibranium mount.
More wealth, technology, natural resources. We weakened their defenses, so we can have it all or destroy it all.
The satellite array. They're weaponized, aren't they?
It's called the Celestial Lance, a shield contingency created in case Wakanda overstepped its bounds.
But what of the Panther?
It's just a primitive lock that needs to be dismantled.
Director, we've established communication with the lieutenant.
Put him on.
Surprise, bitch! Guess what, Kunta? The butterfly.
What is he talking about? I said I wanted something more significant, not this lobotomized gibberish.
Sir, I assure you, I wouldn't have contacted you without intelligible data. He's been repeating the same speech patterns in between periods of brief lucidity.
You think you're hunting him?
Excuse me, Lieutenant. Lieutenant, we're aware of your trauma.
That's how he lures you in. That's how he lures
But we
you in.
need the satellite codes. Give me the codes, now!
For what? There's nothing we can do to stop him.
I assure you, we are all quite safe. Besides,
Can't you feel
he doesn't even know where we are.
He's coming.
Now the codes.
He's coming. No, you don't get it. We've blown out the only light in the monster's cave.
I'll check it.
I've located the transponder signal. What good does a transmitter in a corpse in South Africa do me? That's just it. It's coming from inside of the building.
Director, I think we need to lock it all down.
He's here.
Check.
Not yet, sir. But, we only have a few left.
Get down on the ground, now! I said get down!
I cannot do that.
There has been one industrial accident.
It was suggested that I could resolve this without excessive casualties. But I am more than willing to indulge the alternative. Your choice.
He's here! He's here!
How did he find us? How does he know where I am?
Should you be more concerned with more important things like where's the door? Or how do I escape?
I zeroed in on the transponder, and it's... let's see...
It's on you!
No.
You let him do me! Now this is a party! I make 8765467
Director!
Go! 87645 decisions. Decision. You have to decide. There's only so much his armor can take. Mow him down when he steps off the left. Took 100 of your minutes, 5 minutes. What do you think you're going to accomplish with that little rack? Let me say this again. This man just killed 100 of your men in 5 minutes. Good luck.
Thank you.
For what?
For giving him what he needed to defeat you.
How naive. I once heard that you were one of the 10 greatest minds on the planet.
Maybe, but he has to realize when he's defeated.
You can't defeat me.
Your problem is, you bark when you should be dead. We will take everything from you.
And shall kill him.
This is over.
You cannot stop what's coming.
How?
Only Wakanda is undefeatable. You were just a dog. We thought you was a wolf.
I hope you're wearing your defense, Grandpa, because you are some really deep shit.
Stay back. Just stay back. This is destiny. Submit to it. Both AIM and Hydra have come together under one cause. To choke the life out of your country and restore balance to the world. You people don't deserve the power you wield. You can hurt a man who feels no pain. You're down. I'm gonna finish you now.
Victor, I know you can hear me. This game is over. You have lost.
So, you're aware of my involvement?
Not many men had the power or connections to orchestrate this alliance. It wasn't hard to deduce.
I had my suspicions during your dramatic proclamation in the elevator. Was it directed to me?
It was.
I'm flattered.
Don't be. It will all be over soon.
Yet there you are. And here I am. I have outmaneuvered you from the start.
Give up now, and I may let you live.
Do you know why you can't win this? You think too small. Your whole pathetic little nation thinks too small.
We Wakandans prefer the term precise.
You're determined to pander to your pride until the end, aren't you? Just another pitiful excuse for weakness.
By the way, the opportunity for your forfeit has expired.
You can cease your vain posturing. I crushed your pride when I destroyed your country.
Victor, you forget. A lion without his pride is still a lion.
What kind of idiot is that? Impossible!
That got to do. Or maybe the pressure is getting to you. You can thank Storm for that.
I don't know how, but a way will be cleared.
So, should you repressurize your armor or attack Wakanda? That won't work. The shield satellite was disarmed about an hour ago. Wakanda, nanobots. That's why I infiltrated this facility instead of coming directly to you. Now, to be honest, I could have easily redirected the weapon to that video. But as you know, we Wakandans are precise. Like the funds I transferred to your associates for their aid. You're wondering when you lost control. Well, Victor, control is just an illusion. It dissolves as soon as the wind blows contrary to our predictions. And it will. It always does. One moment, you're embracing the one that you love. And the next, you're watching them die. And then you die. So, no, you never had control.
You cannot be defeated.
But your biggest mistake wasn't ever thinking that I was alone. Checkmate.
Where?